Would you believe me if I told you that I was born right side up instead of upside down, like most babies? Hi, my name is Josiah Davisson. I was born on September 29th, 1993, in a town in West Virginia whose name I've never really been able to remember. But my birth was kind of a spectacle. I was born at my parents' pastor's home with about 20 people in the room. Quite a few midwives as well. And you might say I was a star from the beginning. Quite handsome one, if I do say so myself. The reason my birth was unique was because I was the first VBAC breech in West Virginia. And so midwives came from all over to learn from my birth and to gain that experience. When I came out, they saw my head, or what they thought was my head, and they saw a crack. So they thought something was wrong. Until my legs came out. When we like to joke, saying that I was actually flipping inside my mom's womb, which is why I'm probably as adventurous as I am. I practically grew up on a trampoline. I don't even remember getting on it. I just remember being able to do flips and spins from ever. And when I was about 7, I started rollerblading and going to Bert's and skate parks to do that. And I went to Woodward Skate Camp where I was able to take those tricks and apply them to rollerblades. And so I was able to do flips and spins on those. I wanted to go professional so bad, but it wasn't meant to be. It lost its popularity. And when X Games took it out of the competition, I was devastated. I gave it up. Later on, I turned 18. I decided to sell a Ford Mustang I had worked so hard to save for, and buy a Kawasaki ZZR 600. An incredibly beautiful motorcycle. So much fun, but after 3 times wrecking it, the 4th time totaling it, I decided my life was better off not being lost on a bike. I also used the additional funds to start skydiving, a lifelong dream. And the day I turned 18, I did that. I now have 180 jumps in my own equipment. And although I haven't been able to jump in a couple of years, I can't wait to get 200 and start base jumping and flying wingsuits. But it was when I was 20 that my life really changed. I went on a road trip with my friend Patrick, and we went all the way from Florida, all the way across here to Vegas. Along the way, we went to a bunch of different national parks. We did a few activities such as sandboarding, the Great Sand Dunes. And I realized I was wasting my life planning to travel and really live when I retired. I can't do that. I'd be too old to really enjoy it. And I'm spending 50 hours a week working at a warehouse while simultaneously going to college full time. I was working way too much and I was barely an adult, so I needed to change that. So the next year I took 6 months off from work, and I went with my church to Haiti, and I spent 5 weeks there getting to know the country, the people. And then I went on my own for the first time to the Dominican Republic right next door, and I rented a room for a month, and I got to explore there. And then after that I went for 3 weeks into Puerto Rico, where I learned to hitchhike and camp to save on accommodation and transportation. Following 3 months, I spent in Central America. I arrived in Costa Rica, and I went to Panama all the way up to Mexico, about a quarter of the way in, hitchhiking nearly the entire way, and camping most nights to save on those costs. Following year, I was able to spend 3 more months starting in LA, my first time on the West Coast. Went to Hong Kong, Japan. Oh my gosh, Japan. Such a handsome country. After that, I went to Iceland and the UK, including Ireland. And in Ireland, I was able to kiss the Blarney Stone, in which I received the gift of gab, which is why you are enjoying this speech so much. This handsome speech. And why you're so compelled to vote it the #1 speech of the day. And then that leads to this year, where I was able to spend 5 weeks with my sister, first time traveling with a partner in Europe. We went to about 8 different countries. My favorite two were by far Switzerland, where everywhere you look it's a postcard. And Greece, where people are incredible. You got water right next to the ocean, and the food's incredible because of their batter session. It's insanely cheap. And now I'm back here in Vegas, where the Bible says, I have found the one with whom my soul loves. I have that engraved on the ring I'll be putting on this December. It's so true. I love Carolyn with all my heart. I can't wait to begin the journey, exploring the world, taking on everything it has to offer, and truly embarking on a journey of a lifetime. Thank you.